Alright folks, there are no intros today. I hope you guys can hear my voice. Sadly, I'm currently in my aunt's house. Just gonna have to make do with what I have. Ironheart is 300% cooked. Take a look at this. Let's see what's going on. Now we all know about the copyright system that is so far completely broken. People can easily abuse it. Let me give you for example, Quantum TV. You guys remember that debacle? What else? Oh yeah, Totally Not Mark, I believe, got 100 copyright claim for just reviewing anime. Yeah, it's a broken system. Now, it says here the treatment of creators that went through many iterations of lawsuit over the years with both companies, including recent one by Steve Ditko demanding compensation for the creation of Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. I see. However, these companies have not revised their business practices to pay royalties for the creation of these characters in the film in all cases. This is more standard in the industry than it is exception to the rule, unfortunately. As for Ironheart, Disney Plus artist Mike Deodato Jr., who co-created the character, took to Instagram to alert the fans that he was getting no royalty. He posted, which translated by Bleeding Cool, as a comic book artist, there are a few feelings more satisfying than seeing a character you helped create more to life on the big screen. Tomorrow the trailer for Ironheart drops. I'm thrilled to share a scene from the preview featuring a moment I originally brought to life in the comic page. Riri Williams is a character I co-create with the amazing Brian Michael Bendis, finally taking flight. The character is finally taking flight. As a result, if it's stunning, it's a powerful reminder of the magic that happens when imagination meets real-world production. I'm skipping a bit. Creators don't want to ask for billions, even millions, just a nod or a bit of recognition, or even a share of a flex that the contribution they made. Not just good ethics, it's good for business. Happy creators stay invested, inspired, and loyal. But when business side doesn't match the creative investment, creators naturally drift towards projects where they retain control, where their work can lead to lasting financial security. That's why more and more of us are focusing on creating own projects or creator-owned projects where we can truly share the success of our creation. He's not bitter, he's proud that Riri or Ironheart is come to life. He always appreciates the fans who make that possible. Hopefully one day, the companies that thrive our imagination will truly recognize the value we bring to the table. Marvel has to do better. I genuinely hope you will for the sake of the characters we love and the creators who bring them to life. Disney doesn't do right by its artists. It's beyond clear at this point, yet none of these people in the industry have any power to do anything about it as the machine churns along. The comic book industry is where artists toil for clout for years with little to show for it, and they get spit out in the end. Let me give some example. Some people, they prefer to go independent. Yeah, it may be taking time, unlike if you have the backing of corporation or anything. In reality, if you are passionate, you are good, then you can get it done a few days. Oh, well, yes, there may be some hurdles. All you need is the right audience, and boom, you got it. I mean, it's similar with YouTube though. First thing foremost, when you be independent, you can't expect people to just flock to you. It's gonna be a hard competition. When you're independent, you don't have the resource or anything. Even though companies are using it, well, they get spit out in the end. I mean, the creators are not asking much. All they're asking is just some recognition. That's it. They don't ask for money or anything. Well, some creators or some artists do, but at the end of the day, all they need is just some recognition that they exist, they want to create. I would say Marvel is now a mess. Ironheart, yeah, I don't know what's the budget for it, because the budget is bloated. If you don't know, in my first channel, I make Marathon is 600% cooked, and guess what? I just found out before that video went live, the budget has bloated that even journalists turn on Marathon. I'm not joking, they did. I know some of you have your mixed thought. Same as me, I have mixed feelings for Ironheart. Look, you can make a diverse character, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. But one thing you have to understand, you cannot sacrifice the story. It has to be a good story. If you had a good story, does not use tokenism or even just to check a few boxes, then people will remain and they will watch your movie or your TV show, whatever it is. It's good that the artist who made Ironheart is calling Disney out or calling Marvel out. You know what? Let's just say he's calling both Disney and Marvel. I mean, it takes guts to do that. Disney is still under hot waters. Right now, they're banking on Lilo and Stitch to save them. And most importantly, they want Lilo and Stitch to fund their next flop. or that's just my theory, okay? I'm certain that Lilo and Stitch is gonna do well. The next Marvel movie, Thunderbolts, I don't know, I haven't watched yet. What about you guys? Have you watched Marvel's Thunderbolt? If so, have you watched it? What was your experience? Was it good? Was it mid? Or was it bad? Say it in the comments. Me, if I were to write a book about superhero, what I would pick a character, first thing, I'll pick the powers. Find powers that is pretty much that is not tapped in or perhaps not even used by anybody. Speed, yeah, it's already been taken, so I'll find something else. I mean, what about you guys? What kind of superhero would you create if you were to write a book or to make your own comic books? Again, say it in the comments.
I'll help.
Me too. Me too.
Thank you, both of you.
Leave a like and subscribe if you want gaming news, gaming theories, or you just want to see me play games. You can visit my first, third, and fourth channel that is also included trending topics, and all of them will be in the description as well, and up here.